Okay, we are going to go over the five major chords according to what we learned today in class, which was the caged system. For keeping this, for simplicity's sake, each video is going to concentrate on one chord. So it's short, quick, and to the point. I'm going to talk about the three notes that are involved in the chord. When we talk about any major chord, we are talking about the first, the third, and the fifth of the major scale. That is something that we're going to get into next week, how we spell these chords. So for right now, I just want you to know the three notes that are involved. So let's start off with the C major chord. C major is built on the first, which is the C, the third, which is the E, and the fifth, which is the G. Again, those notes are C, E, and G. Now I'm going to tilt my screen up and I'm going to show you where to position your fingers, and then I'm going to strum through each note individually, and then I'm going to give it one or two full strums so your ear can detect what it sounds like individually when you're practicing, and you know what it's like when you strum all the way through, all notes ringing at the same time. Okay. So, you're going to hear my voice, but what I really want you to see is the guitar straight up against the screen. So, the first note that we're going to fret, we're going to take our first finger, and we know that this is our first string. We're going to put it on our second string right here. This is a C, and I'm going to play it so you know what it sounds like. Okay, that's your C. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your middle finger, and you are going to go up not one string, which is the G. You don't want to do that. You want to go to your E note, which is on the D string second fret. So you're going to be looking at this kind of a shape here. And I'm going to play this note so you know what it sounds like. That's your E. And then last, you're going to take your third finger and you're going to make that big stretch, one string up and one fret over to the C, which is on the A string third fret. And that's this note. So, when you go to strum the chord, you strum through all 6 strings, and here they are individually. There's your E, C, E, G, C, E. Now, if you remember, like I said at the beginning of the video, this chord only talks about 3 notes. C, E, and G. And the only notes that you're hearing right now are, there's that low E, the low C, there's the E, the G, here's another C, that one right there, and then the E. And here it is all the way through. I'm going to do it one more time. Okay, now I'm going to come back and I'm going to adjust a little bit. When you play this chord, what I want you to do is sit up straight, plant both your feet in front of you, and when you play it, you're going to have to make exaggerated movements. It's going to look a little weird, a little funky, it's going to hurt a little bit because you're trying to keep all the strings pressed down so you get a clear note, and you're also trying to leave space between your fingers and the strings so you don't get this. You play the E, that's dead, that's dead, that's dead. This is going to take some time. Give it about 15 to 20 minutes a day. That's the ideal amount of time. And always take breaks, take your hand off, shake it out, and then come back to it. So this is the C major chord. Just like that. Okay? Next chord we're going to do is A, then G, then E, and then D. Alright? Coming back with the A chord.